Poirot, it's a pleasure to be with you again after all these years. I looked for a gift to thank you, and I found this propelling pencil.
An authentic collector's item. You spoil me, mon ami.
And you more so by sharing investigations.
Do not underestimate the help you are to me, Hastings. Intellect is not everything. There is also goodwill, and you are not short of that. Later, I will ask you to help me tidy up the room and bring some chairs. Our guest will be here soon.
Ah, is Thora Grey coming?
Naturally. She is a fascinating young woman, n'est-ce pas?
Oh, come on, Poirot. I'm a married man. And Miss Grey has already been courted by Franklin Clark. Poirot, our guests will be here soon. We must prepare ourselves.
I should take advantage of the silence to examine them.
Witam wszystkich bardzo serdecznie z tej strony Koko i kolejny odcinek A.B.C. Murders. Kochani, ten wstęp nagrywam jeszcze raz, ponieważ coś mi się tutaj ciachnęło i nagle przestało nagrywać. Chociaż ja już zrealizowałam sugestie naszego drogiego Herkulesa i poobserwowałam jego gości, a właściwie podejrzany. I ja Wam szybciutko pokażę co i jak. Zacznijmy od naszego Donalda. On ma podkrążone oczy, zaciśnięte pięści, chociaż tego nie widać, ale taki napis się pojawił. I oczywiście tutaj ma, nie wiem czy widzicie, ale rankę po goleniu. Z kolei Meghan, kochani, zaczęła o siebie nagle dbać. Ja bym też dodała makijaż, ale nic z tego. Zwrócono uwagę na naszyjnik, kolczyki, no i oczywiście wzrok skierowany na Donalda. Z kolei na kapitana i Franklina miałam tylko kliknąć, a przy Franklinie on skomentował, że on jest odprężony, niezależnie od danej sytuacji. Natomiast na drogie panie też musieliśmy tutaj kliknąć. Kliknęłam już na Torę, to teraz na Meghan.
Sometimes I love a brunette, sometimes I love a blonde. That's what the song says.
To mniej więcej on mówił.
I wish to thank you all for coming. I wanted to bring everyone close to the victims here in order to unmask the murderer.
Get to the point, Mr. Poirot. What do you want from us?
Zapytamy Meghan o powód tego spotkania.
You are an intelligent woman, Mademoiselle Barnard, and I'm sure that you have already understood my intentions.
You think that if we put our heads together, we might come up with something new?
I am convinced of it. What I ask is that you search your memories. The murderer must have left some trace.
Yes, he must have prepared his crimes very carefully.
Tout à fait. He did not get to Bexhill at midnight in order to strangle a young girl whose name by chance starts with B.
Must we go into that?
Przyznaj, że temat rozmowy wzbudza poczucie dyskomfortu. Okażmy
No, of course.
serca.
Not if it makes you uncomfortable.
Come on, Mr. Poirot. I imagine we all feel terribly uncomfortable about these murders.
It's true. We've to catch the killer, not be spared the gory details.
Mr. Fraser, please get a grip on yourself.
Well, I want to help you, but I don't remember anything else. Nothing I haven't already said.
And you, Mademoiselle Barnard, did your sister say if she was seeing another man?
She never would have told me.
Dlaczego?
Why would she hide the fact from you?
Betty knew I didn't approve of her behaviour. Her flirting was spoiling any chance she might have had.
Tell me, mademoiselle, what did you talk about with your sister?
Silly things. Her new dress. She wanted a pair of black stockings to go with it. Mother bought her a brand new pair. The day it happened, she was crying. And to think that Betty never even wore them. Poor mummy.
Your sister used to sing, I believe. Did she ever perform in public?
She dreamt about it. but she had a very bad cough. It troubled her greatly. She had to cancel auditions and miss lots of opportunities. A pity.
Yes, she sang well, but that doesn't tell us much about the murderer.
Qui sait? In any case, we now have enough information to draw up a relatively precise psychological profile. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Dobrze, czas na ruszenie szarych komórek. Czy morderca jest inteligentny? Co my wiemy? List z podpisem A.B.C. i zapowiedzią zbrodni w Andover. Zamordować człowieka, gdy ulice tętnią życiem, dość śmiały występek. Morderca działa metodycznie i precyzyjnie przygotowuje swoje zbrodnie. Nigdy nie zapomina o pozostawieniu swojego intrygującego znaku rozpoznawczego. Kurczę, nie widzę za małe literki. Gdyby nie informator A.B.C., moglibyśmy podejrzewać pana Ashera i pana Frezera. Jednak pozostawiając znak rozpoznawczy w miejscach zbrodni, morderca chce mieć pewność, że zostanie oskarżony. W pewnym sensie to bardzo wspaniałomyślne z jego strony. Mężczyzna uwiódł Betty, a następnie zaprowadził ją na plażę i tam udusił. Rozkład jazdy pociągów osobowych, być może morderca lubi pociągi. W rzeczy samej, przyjrzyjmy się temu morderstwu jeszcze raz, przekonamy się, że morderca dopracował je do perfekcji, to bym dała. I voilà, jest inteligentny. Czy morderca jest pewny siebie? Oczywiście, że jest pewny siebie, ponieważ zabił człowieka, gdy ulica była pełna ludzi. Czy morderca jest uwodzicielem? To o Betty. Uwiódł ją, a następnie zabił. Uwodziciel. Czy morderca lubi pociągi? Hastings coś o tym mówił. Być może. Czy morderca jest impulsywny? Bardziej jest wyrachowany według mnie, ponieważ działa metodycznie i precyzyjnie przygotowuje swoje zbrodnie. Kto to mówił? Hercules. Wyrachowany. Czy morderca jest szczodry? Nie wiem. To o tym informatorze? Dajmy to, zobaczmy, co się stanie. Szczodry. Okej.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we can now surmise without too much risk of error that our adversary is calculative, sure of himself, a seducer, of outstanding intelligence, that he has plenty of self-control, and that he likes railways. It's a good start. Other meetings may be necessary. I hope that you will be able to come back again.
Well, it's just that...
Zapytamy Mary o przyczynę jej niepokoju.
Is something bothering you, Mary?
Well, Mr. Poirot, you see, I don't know if I can come to London just like that.
It's normal that people helping with this inquiry should be reimbursed. Starting with you, Miss Drower. Please allow me to pay for your train tickets.
Oh, sir, I cannot accept.
But you must. Mademoiselle, I may not be rich, but my brother left a fortune which will be mine.
Mr. Clark, that's very generous of you.
Well, someone has to foot the bill. Mr. Poirot, would it be possible for you to come back to Devon? Lady Clark has expressed a wish to see you. We'll adjust her medicine so she'll not be too drowsy.
But of course, I shall come the day after tomorrow if it is convenient. Thank you all for coming. We will meet again soon. The meeting was most fruitful.
Really?
Hastings, I believe now we have everything we need to find a common point between the victims. Now it is time for us to use our grey matter. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
No dobra, wytężamy znowu nasze główki i odpowiadamy na pytanie, co ofiary mają ze sobą wspólnego. Co wiemy? Poza Donaldem Betty spotykała się również z innymi mężczyznami. Ciało było jeszcze ciepłe. Betty miała fotografię siebie i Donalda. Nazwisko pierwszej ofiary brzmiało Asher. Pani Asher przyjmowała lek na kaszel. Pani Asher miała brutalnego męża. Donald był brutalnym mężczyzną. Betty miała problemy z głosem. Sir Carmichael Clark był znanym lekarzem na emeryturze i Sir Carmichael Clark był dla Tory Grey bliską osobą. Ja myślę, że związane z chorobą. Lekarz, problemy z gardłem, głosem. Gdzie to było? Tak. Więc znany lekarz na emeryturze. Betty miała problemy z głosem, a pani Asher przyjmowała lek na kaszel i wszystkie ofiary miały do czynienia z chorobami gardła.
The first two victims suffered from bad throats, and that was precisely the specialty of the third victim, Dr. Clark.
We have a lead.
It would pay to take a closer look at the medical records of Dr. Clark's patients.
We'll do so during our next visit to Churston.
I will do it myself, mon ami. You must remain in London just in case A.B.C sends us another letter.
Very well, as you wish. Thank you for coming, Mr. Poirot. Lady Clark is waiting for you in her bedroom on the first floor. Please excuse me, I cannot stay for the interview. I've to take Miss Grey to the station to see our lawyer in Torquay.
Zapytamy Torę, czy rezygnuje z pracy, bo jak widzicie stoi koło niej walizka.
Are you leaving Churston for good?
Miss Grey very kindly stayed with me to settle my brother's affairs, but naturally she prefers to find a position in London.
Ah, très bien.
I'll be absent all morning, Mr. Poirot, but the nurse is coming soon. She's to ensure that the dose of medicine doesn't make our patient drowsy.
Thank you, Mr. Clark. Have a nice trip, mademoiselle.
No to co? Idziemy. Tutaj nie musimy nic znaleźć. Łypnij sobie tutaj.
It would be rude to make Lady Clark wait any longer.
No dobra, no to idziemy na górę. Może ją poobserwujmy.
This poor woman is very ill.
Coś tutaj. Jakie zaciśnięte pięści, gdzie ty to widzisz? Otumaniony wzrok.
Please tell the nurse to hurry.
I tutaj mamy jakiś lek.
This woman is suffering. She is in no state to have a conversation.
No dobrze. To co, mamy jej podać lekarstwo?
Mr. Poirot?
My respects, madame.
Thank you for coming. Thank you. Have you seen the nurse? She should have been here by now. Oh, I'm sorry.
The telephone in the hall is ringing.
No to chodźmy odebrać ten telefon. A jest.
The Clark residence. Detective Hercules Poirot speaking.
How do you do, Mr. Poirot? I'm Lady Clark's nurse. I wanted to let you know that I won't be able to come for her injection today. Might Miss Grey be able to do it?
She has just left, but I will take care of it.
Thank you. That's very kind of you. You'll find the skeleton key to open the medicine cabinet hidden in the lion trophy.
You can count on me. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Oh, thank you kindly. Goodbye, Mr. Poirot.
Rozumiem, żeby zrobić Lady Clark zaszczyt, musimy najpierw zdobyć ten uniwersalny klucz, nie? No to przyjrzyjmy się tej głowie. O, tak szybko?
Here is the skeleton key. April 1925, Aceh Province, Sumatra.
No dobra, to teraz chodźmy na górę. Tu chyba są leki, nie? Tak mi się wydaje. Coś mam tutaj zobaczyć.
Lady Clark is in pain. I have to give her an injection of morphine to ease her suffering.
No tak, taki mam plan.
It's closed. This skeleton key would be very useful for opening the locks I have not yet been able to open.
No, ale nam się tutaj trafił lartasek. No to co, możemy otworzyć?
Ah, Mr. Poirot. Oh, I feel better now. Thank you for your help.
Przypomnijmy, że poprosiła o wizytę i spotkanie. Musimy z nią bardzo delikatnie postępować.
You asked for me, chère madame.
Yes, of course, I wish to speak with you. But what was it about?
No doubt. You wish to talk to me about what happened to your husband?
Ah, yes. Oh, poor Carmichael. Has the madman who killed him been caught?
Not yet, chère madame. There was a great many people in Churston on the day of the murder.
Indeed. People go straight to the beach. They don't come near Coomside.
So, there were no strangers around the house that day?
Who said that?
The people who live here. Your brother-in-law, Miss Gray.
Miss Gray? Oh, I don't like her. Franklin wanted her to stay, but I insisted she should go immediately.
You are entitled to do so, naturally.
I'm pleased that you approve. The others have been taken in by her. But at least you can see through that self-pity act. See what she's up to. Oh.
Ups, zasnęła nam kobieta.
She's sleeping. I must find a way to wake her up gently.
No to jak, mój drogi, jak mamy ją obudzić? Tutaj coś mamy przeszukać? Nie. Podejść do tej toaletki. Weź to.
This subject would probably be useful to me.
Jakiś grzebeczek. Tu coś jest.
This subject would probably be useful to me.
Była rączka, czyli też musimy stamtąd coś wziąć.
This couple appears to be having fun.
Wesoła partia krokieta. Uśmiechnięta Lady Clark. I ta dwójka.
Lady Clark and Sir Carmichael were very happy, but they did not have any children.
Jeszcze wypnijmy sobie tutaj. Co my tu mamy? Znowu grzebień.
This subject would probably be useful to me.
To moment. Chodźmy teraz do tej pozytywki. Analiza. Możemy ją otworzyć. A to co?
The mechanism appears to be broken.
Coś takiego. I ja mam to naprawić, tak? O moment, sprężynka. A Hastings dał nam pióro. Daj tam rękę. Tak, mamy sprężynę.
This spring appears to be broken.
Widać przecież.
I hope that Hastings will not be cross with me.
Nie powiemy mu. O, tak. Dobrze. 2 i ten trzeci. Brązowy. Okej.
This part appears to be working.
Działa. Porozmawiajmy z naszą lady.
Oh, what are we talking about? Ah, yes, Thora Grey. Oh, Carmichael had great esteem for her, but for me she was nothing but a hypocrite.
Powiemy, że Tora dobrze się spisała.
Miss Grey was a hard worker, though.
Thank goodness. Fortunately, she was good at her job. I don't see why you all think you should have to defend that girl.
Przyznamy się, że błędnie ją oceniliśmy.
Well, I appear to have been wrong about Thora Grey.
So you all agree. How nice it is to be all of the same mind.
Może wspomnimy, że Tora się nią opiekowała.
Miss Grey did look after you very well, though.
Outwardly. But she's hiding something. I think she tried to poison me.
Miss Grey? A poisoner? But everybody appears to like her.
It proves she knows what she's doing. She's manipulative and she's a liar.
A liar?
Let's see, didn't she say that on the day of the crime nobody was around Coomside?
That is correct.
Well, at 11 o'clock I saw her talking to someone.
Really? And what was this man like?
An ordinary sort of man with a very plain face. Oh, I don't remember well.
Was he a gentleman?
No, he was not a gentleman.
It would be best to leave her to sleep now. The telephone in the hall is ringing.
To chodźmy odebrać ten telefon. Myślę, że już tutaj skończyliśmy.
Hello?
Poirot, is that you? Hastings here.
Thank you for calling. Have you received a new letter from the murderer?
No, thank goodness. How are things in Churston?
I questioned Lady Clark, but I will not leave until I have examined everything of interest to me here. Fortunately, Franklin is absent, and I have a skeleton key.
Have you seen Thora Grey again?
Briefly. But rest assured, I intend to summon her to London soon.
She's a fascinating girl.
But secretive. I would like to ask her a few questions.
Poirot, she wouldn't hurt a fly.
Each to his own, my friend. Yours are pretty often mine old ladies that have the maladies.
Poirot, are you mocking me?
No ill intended, rest assured. À bientôt, mon ami.
Myślę, moi drodzy, że przeszukanie posiadłości zajmiemy się już w kolejnym odcinku A.B.C. morderstw, na który Was serdecznie zapraszam. I jak zwykle mówię Wam po prostu pa pa!